People's Club of Nigeria. I did some renovation for the club, both at the club headquarters and at the Idu branch. And the club said that I should be given patronship. They have to be patient over anything. God created you from the word God and scheduled you what you're going to do. If you don't follow that line, and you know you are not following that line, and you think the other line is better, you are deceiving yourself. It is difficult to succeed. You try many times, you won't succeed. You try so many times, you won't succeed. The Igbo of the town was invited, and when he came, he was marveled on what we did. So he said that he's going to give me a crown that will relate to what I have done. And that is how the name Ochikota came about.
Hello guys, this Creative Lord TV. You know now, we just the waka waka, they enter every corner. So guess what? Today we are live and direct in Igbo-Ukwu. Yes, we are live and direct in Igbo-Ukwu, Agwata local government of Anambra State, Nigeria. So looking at this place, we are in just the entrance of the home of High Chief Tony Obi-Umeh, a People's Club of Nigeria member. When you listen to Osarebe Oliver the Coco, you hear the name Ochikota Igbo-Ukwu. That's his name. Ochikota on Achikota on a make udo dere kapis dere watago. This is his entrance to his to his house, and we are going there to meet him to ask him some few questions, because when you enter Igbo-Ukwu and mention a name, like when you just say Ochikota Igbo-Ukwu, they will just carry you direct. Address Kobo. Watago, he's an address of Ndi Igbo-Ukwu. So this is the entrance of his home, and story has it that he has helped a lot of Igbo-Ukwu youth, Igbo-Ukwu people. He contributed to the development, and a lot of people, he made a lot of people, like he helped a lot of people in different ways. So we are going to meet him so that we interview him. He will tell us one or two and also advise us, because he's a legend. He's old already. I'm sure he'll be more than 80 years old. When we listen to people like him, we learn and we take advice from them, because they're legends. So all those things that you are hearing that they are doing here, all this new generation wedding men, big men now, they don't even reach quarter of these people. That people that made real money. Just look at this road now. Just look at this road. When you look at this particular road, you know that this road is tied. This road has been tied for many years. When you look at it, you know that it's original. Not this one. Someone will do like a 200-meter road, and the person will begin to make noise up and down online. So the road started from main road here to his house. So it's direct to his house, and the road is authentic. But when you look at it, you know that the road have lasted. You know, one thing about one surprising thing or amazing thing about everybody Oliver the Coco mentioned in his music, none of the name that come out from Oliver the Coco is a small name. Every name that comes out from his mouth is a big name. When you enter the person's compound or go to the person's residence, you will know that the person is Nukumon, the person is Nukumado. The water go up address. So any name Oliver the Coco mention or Sadebe, take it serious. Not all this is our new generational big men where they make noise up and down with the sari. They make noise. This man, Ochikota Igbo-Ukwu, have done extremely massive for the people of Igbo-Ukwu and Igbo land as a whole. Good afternoon, sir. So this is his residence, and we are going to meet him to interview him so that he can tell us one or two. He's a member of People's Club of Nigeria, old member for that sake. Ochikota Igbo-Ukwu, on Achikota. He helped a lot of people in this Igbo land, in this Igbo-Ukwu. So this is his home. This is massive, man. Let's go this side. this is his home. When you look at it, you say that this is old money. This is old money. The person, this when you look at this building, you know that this person made money ages. This is massive, man. So this building too belongs to him or his son, something like that. Now, look at the Kwareba. Look at the Reba one. Ah, look at it. This is why Anambra is different everywhere. Igbo land, this is village.
Chief Tony Obi-Umeh, Ochikota Igbo-Ukwu. You
can use English.
Okay. I do not know where to start, but I'll try my best to think out what to say. I was born June 10, 1940, in this very compound. So, I grew up in this compound. I went primary school in the town. And secondary school, I went to Soka, St. Rivers. So by 1961, I joined banking industry, Barclays by then, at Enugu. And I was transferred to Makodi. I stayed at Makodi in the bank until 1966, when the bank sent me overseas for training. By then, the war had started. So by 1967, it's a question of you must go back to Nigeria. When I came back to Nigeria, there was no way I could go back to Makodi, because all the Igbo people in the north were being evacuated. So I was transferred to Aba. And at Aba, I did the major job of middle money management. I was at Aba for 68, by 69. I went back to Lagos. And then when the war ended in 1970, so getting to Lagos, I was posted to inspection department of the bank. And I worked in that department for 13 years. And I grew up in that department as the first Nigerian chief inspector of the bank. So what we signed by then is we have to retire at the age of 55. So, but before then, the federal government appointed me as the managing director, chief executive of Cooperative and Commerce Bank at Enugu. So I left Union Bank on retirement and joined the CCB. So it is by then, when I was 55, I decided to leave banking industry. People said, you are young, you are this. I told them, nowhere. I took that opportunity I went to University of Ibadan to do my master's degree in banking and finance. So with that, I left CCB for private life. And I had been on private life since then. A group of us in this town formed microfinance banking. But then it was called Community Bank. We started the bank with a small capital of 1 million naira. And by then, the shareholding of the structure was that nobody should any more than 12.5%. That was the federal government directive. Because it's a community-based activity. So, with that, I can say I spent a lot of my time in banking, both in practical banking and theoretical banking. And so far, that's where we are now.
Sir, when did you join People's Club of Nigeria?
When did I join?
People's Club of Nigeria.
Okay,
And your name, Ochikota, this when the name.
okay. First of all, how I got the name? When I was in Lagos, I was the chairman of Igbo-Ukwu Development Union, Lagos branch. And the federal government information ministry wanted the Igbo-Ukwu people to come and exhibit their art craft, Igbo-Ukwu bronze, at the National Museum. So we organized a thing. The Igbo of the town was invited, and when he came, he was marveled on what we did. So he said that he's going to give me a crown that will relate to what I have done. And that is how the name Ochikota came about. So, People's Club of Nigeria, I cannot do, I'm very bad at the date, but I joined in Lagos. As you said, it's one of the clubs in the country by then that was out to help people. And we tried our best to do so. So, when I left Lagos for Enugu, I was transferred to People's Club of Enugu branch. And from there, I was attending national meeting. I did some renovation for the club, both at the club headquarters and at the Enugu branch. And the club said that I should be given patronship for what I have done. It should have been a very great mission if I didn't say about my activities in bringing the bank to the town. When I was in head office, we have places the bank will be established throughout the federation. And who was not among them. So, on myself alone, I did a feasibility study of what the bank will be if it's established in Igbo-Ukwu. By then, In the whole of Agota local government, only Barclays, sorry, only Union Bank was at Oko. No other bank. And there are so many towns around, and the market is there. So I got the permission of head office to go to Abuja to sort things out according to them, because they felt that it would not be possible. So when I got there, after interview with the domestic section of the Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation, they referred me to the central organization in charge of establishment of branch. And when we came in, what the boss said is that these are the people we want, not these other people who have nothing to offer. So, having said that, say I should go and take that my request to be granted. So when I came in, I told the head office manager. They couldn't believe it. And so we got the bank established. And myself, my inner self, I said, if I'm retire, I want a place where I can trade to collect my pension. That is being selfish. But I thought I had done it by best. And when I came in, the bank said, you have now gone to get us a branch. Go and tell us where to establish it. That place they are now, it was a hall. I went to the people who owned it, the village. There was a lot of politics about whether they will give it to us or not. Eventually, they agreed. There was nobody else involved except the villagers and the Union Bank. No lawyer, nothing. That's what we did. We established the place. So, after 1 year operation, it was clear to the bank that I underestimated their strength in the market because of the way they grew. And so, we decided to form accounts that will help the minority, the poor. We launched what we called Abo Ashirikwa. That is, we give you a facility. Say we give you 10,000. Ask you to pay it. If you repay it, you take another 10,000. When you repay it, you go take another 10,000. That is for loans and advances. Then for collection of deposit, we form the SUSU. This is SUSU here now. And the market women were very happy. We went to churches, we preached to them why they should come and bank with us. And that's everything. And the growth. We're happy about the growth of the bank. The real coincidence, when in the 60s, when I was matured to get married, I said the type of wife I want. This is what it will be. This is what it will be. This is what it will be. And because when the war broke out, the Port Harcourt people were driven away. The branch where she was working, they were sent to Aba I was saying, so we were at Aba. We were driven away. We were sent to Aba. So one day I went to, I said, let me go and see this in the branch. By then I was a B signatory. And when I went there on the counter, I looked in. I saw a young lady. I said, this wasn't mature to what I want. And I started asking, what is her name? They said, Miss Umeh. I put that one in my pocket. So that's how it happened. Ah, that's a long story. I started molding blocks for this house when I was a clerk in the bank. So that is by 1977, 1978. I was a molding block. If where you come here, you see block molded. Then people say, what are you building? You see block. But then I had no plan. And I said, after block, I need the rod. I bought a lot of various types of rods. You will see about debating on your salary. So it's a question of, if you go for 100 bags of cement, when that finishes, I go home. And it took me 5 years to prepare the ground. I had the drawing from a friend. The concept is my concept. And give it to an architecture. Then he drew what the concept should be in the drawing. So it took several years. Every time people ask me, when did I complete the building? I said, I do not know. But I know when I started. Because up to now, it's not yet completed. Every time I put something in addition. So my advice for them is that, number one, they have to be patient over anything. God created you from the word go and scheduled you what you're going to do. If you don't follow that line, and you know you are not following that line, and you think the other line is better, you are deceiving yourself. It is difficult to succeed. You try many times, you won't succeed. You try so many times, you won't succeed. The youth, some of them, their parents spoiled them because they gave them a lot of goodies without suffering. You start from scratch. You send them to nursery school. You find a guardian for them. You use the vehicle to go and bring them home. These things are all right. But when you are doing it, you shouldn't think that the world is heaven. And that's why his first ambition is to have a car. Some of us, we started on motorcycle. And we were well paid. By then, the banking, insurance, and one of the well-paid companies. So, and the youth, they will take it. If you fail, you try again. Don't lose hope.